Happy Friday, everybody. My name is Stuart Huggins, and I am the student ministry here at the Wesley Center in Chattanooga. And our daily Bible readings for today, Friday, April 29th, are Psalm 30, Isaiah 6, 1 through 4, excuse me, and Revelation 4. And I haven't done a psalm in a while, and I'm going to piggyback off of our semester study, or year-long study, actually, of the Psalms in Dr. Hunt's book. So, let's dig in. I exalt you, Lord, for you rescued me. You refused to let my enemies triumph over me. O Lord my God, I cried to you for help, and you restored my health. You brought me up from the grave, O Lord. You kept me from falling into the pit of death. Sing to the Lord, all you godly ones. Praise his holy name, for his anger lasts only a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may last through the night, but joy comes with the morning. When I prosperous, I say, nothing can stop me now. Your favor, O Lord, made me as secure as a mountain. Then you turned away from me, and I was shattered. I cried out to you, O Lord. I begged the Lord for mercy, saying, what will you gain if I die, if I sink into the grave? Can my dust praise you? Can I tell of your faithfulness? Hear me, Lord, and have mercy on me. Help me, O Lord. You have turned my mourning into joyful dancing. You have taken away from my clothes of mourning and clothed me with joy, that I might sing praises to you and not be silent. O Lord my God, I will give thanks forever. That was a long one, and I also have been trying to read slower because I am a fast reader and fast talker. Excuse me, not fast reader. I'm a very slow reader, actually. So the openings of this psalm, it's more of a praise and thanksgiving for God for his rescue of David. David is giving credit to God and praise to God for rescuing him. He says things like, you have drawn me up, you have healed me, you have brought me up, you have restored me. And God has delivered the psalmist, which is David, we believe anyway, from the power of death over his and also over his enemies, right? So beginning in verse 4, the speaker addresses the congregation that he's writing to and speaking to through this psalm as the faithful ones, which can be compared to anybody who is reading the psalm, anybody in the church, anybody in the Christian faith, anybody like that. It's the way I interpret that anyway. They are called to join in thanksgiving to God. And verse 5 uses, and a lot of psalms in general use poetic kind of imagery. And so do a lot of contemporary songs these days on the radio, because that's kind of the same structure they follow, is just the repetition and the repetitiveness of those things and of poetry, to articulate the reason the congregation should give thanks to God, because God is good and God does not get angry. God's anger lasts very, very little, but his favor is forever, right? So God's anger and the resulting weeping are but a moment in the context of everything we can experience in life and of joy and hope. So in verse 6 through 11, it's the body of the psalm, and it tells a story of the crisis that in the prayer and the deliverance that David is experiencing, or whoever the psalmist is. And all is well in the life of this person. Perhaps he or she came to trust in human achievement rather than God, right? Which is something I think a lot of us can do in today's time, is put a lot of faith in we as humans versus giving credit to the things that we can accomplish from ourselves to God instead. So we again find real powerful imagery and real poetic imagery in verse 11 to describe the rescue. And again, I want to encourage you guys to go read through this several times. Psalms are these things that take a long time to, you have to read them several times in order to fully appreciate them and fully interpret them. But in the sense of imagery, grief changes to no longer grief, but joy. It's described as dancing, and the customary, the typical grieving turns into complete joy, right? So the thanksgiving is for God's deliverance from the crisis, God lifting David above, whoever the psalmist is, above their enemies, right? For a new perspective on life centered around gratitude, not for human achievement, but for what God has done in their life, right? So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you all have a great rest of your finals week. If you're like me, this semester just flew by. It doesn't even feel like it's over, but my last final is on Tuesday. So let's hope I survive and I get plenty of rest, because I'm a little tired this morning. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend and a great finals week, and I will see you guys later. Peace.